Obviously that was whew. What we wanted out of this game we got, to be honest with you. I thought during the second half we were about to blow it open, and it's hard when you got teams that shoot the ball as well as they do. They're as disciplined as that team is, as well coached as that team is. I was really impressed with the way that they kept their head. And for us, one of the things that we wanted to get out of this game, obviously we kept the center in the game pretty much the entire time and played Ben at the 4, and it's something that we're going to try to do. And we wanted to see if a small ball team that was going to have 5 men that could really step out and shoot, how we would guard that. And I thought there were times where we did it extraordinarily well. And then there were times where we just got a little bit undisciplined. And I think it just started over closing. Those 5 men were driving us and getting some and ones at the basket. And I think that led us to maybe get a little bit more tentative. And now all of a sudden, we're giving up threes. So there were some things that we've got to shore up on the defensive end. We have something called an MD, where it's a must dribble, and a couple of those guys just pulled up in our face and hit shots, and we got to make them put the ball on the floor. And then at the end of the game, just the press break was just we didn't get into anything that we want to do. But that's why you play exhibition games. I needed to see this because it gives me an idea of what we got to work on. And we're going to play a pretty similar style in Toledo coming up. And so now their guards at Toledo aren't going to shoot as probably well, but they're going to be a lot bigger and a lot more athletic. But their 4 and 5 are going to shoot it. So it was a great test for us. I do think we were going to blow it open there, but it just didn't happen.
Is the result almost secondary? Cedarville was playing a rotation of 8 guys. You were playing 11 guys, 10 plus minutes. Is the result almost secondary to what you are trying to get out of this?
I needed to see our guys in situations. I'll give you a couple examples, right? We had, as early as like 4 days ago, we had 8 scholarship guys practicing. To give you guys an idea. So I needed to see certain guys in certain situations. Cam and Kobe have had 1 practice in before this game. So I wanted them to get some conditioning. Cam has not played a college basketball game yet. I wanted to see him live. And so I've got to learn about our team. I have some pretty good ideas, but I wanted to see us with the lights on.
Quentin, Darius got under a guy and knocked him off his feet, and you ran over and you helped a member of the opposition off the floor. But that was also probably a former teammate of yours. Then I thought, maybe he's being really nice, and then you scored like 7 straight on him right afterwards. So maybe not too nice. Just what were the emotions of playing against your old team, and what was that like?
It was weird, but I love those guys always will. But at the end of the day, it's a game. We got a new team in their school, but they play hard, and I have a lot of respect for those guys.
Ben, you're a 3-point shooter now?
Yeah, about time, right?
Just your thought. Were you hunting for those looks today? They were there.
Yeah, Coach Gore and I have talked about it a lot. Just hunting threes in practice, being a little bit more aggressive from the perimeter, and I worked all spring and summer on that. So felt good to finally see a few go through. But yeah, just hopefully continue that.
For Ben or Matt, what's the value of putting that on tape, of making other teams?
Well, no one gets to see it. We're not sharing the film with anyone.
Well, wouldn't you want to share the film? Wouldn't there be some value to that?
I think I'll have more moments.
Okay.
That's really.
You talk about Cam. He 4 for 4 and a couple baskets in some key spots. What did you see from him?
It was the young man that we recruited. I think the transition from high school to college, there's a lot that goes into that, and it's a different journey for everyone. But with Cam, being a red shirt, there's a lot of stuff that's tough. The things that he's done, he's become a much better player. He spends so much time in the gym. His grades are fantastic right now. He is taking care of business, and I'm glad that he could, get some confidence. But we recruited him to do what he did tonight, and I think he's going to have more and more moments like that.
Quentin, to play as a Division I basketball player, did it feel any different? You've been on this court at the Arc in an exhibition game before. Did it feel any different today?
No, not really. You still get those, pregame jitters, and probably a little bit more jitters playing my old team. A lot more emotions running through my body, but preparation's the same, mindset's the same. You know, just go out there and try to kill it. So.
Ben, a little bit of a different ending than the last time you were on the court for an exhibition game, both in the result and you got to finish the game. Just how much is this different compared to, you know, rolling your ankle and having the beginning of the year all of a sudden turn sour for you last season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it feels great to come away from a game injury free. But I got to give a little shout out to VJ, strength coach. I feel amazing out there. So I feel strong and I feel like I'm in great shape. So felt good to get out there.
Matt, you kind of have a three-headed monster at the 5 spot. Jerome had a really good couple moments. Really, because again, it's his first game out there. Your thoughts on Jerome?
So I thought our best offense was, I mean, we were killing them on a rim run, right? We were guarding well, we were getting rebounds, and we were running like a first post, and having a fresh big in there continually taking up space and being big was huge. And I thought, I mean, specifically with Rome, I mean, you know, you guys haven't been at practice, but if we're running lines, I mean, he's going to finish in the top 2-3 of our team. I mean, he's extremely fast, and I thought he changed ends of the floor extremely well. You know, he's athletic enough, and you know, vertically and laterally, you know, we can do a lot of things with him defensively and on the offensive end. I mean, he's just starting to scratch the surface of who he is as a basketball player, and with his work ethic and, you know, God-given ability, he's gonna improve quickly.
Kobe had 5 quick points, and then kind of offensively faded for a while, and then when you needed him, it's nice spin move in the lane,
Yep.
hit a big shot. Just do you want to see him be aggressive all the time, or does the game just come to him comfort level?
You know, I thought we had to put Kobe in some better spots, and we did. I think that's kind of what resulted in some of the points he scored. I also thought he pressed a little bit early, and you know, they were, you know, doing some stuff on the ball screen, and you know, we weren't trying to attack it a certain way, and it got him into trouble, got us into trouble. First play of the second half, I think, or first basket of the second half, you know, he did exactly what we told him at halftime, and Ben got an and one, or did you get just a made basket? To answer your question, yeah, he probably pressed a little bit, but as you let the game come to him, obviously he found his spots, and you know, it's tough, right? When, you know, you've got the talent that he has, you know, he probably wants to perform better, and again, he's been out for a long time, you know, kudos to him to find it when it wasn't really going his way.
You got some guys back, the other ones, Ibra, Connor. Is there any prognosis on them?
We're expecting both of them back this season. Now it's a little bit unpredictable on the timeline, but we're expecting them both back this season for sure.